Can someone please confirm if my screen is visible? Can you guys hear me well?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. Let's get started. We do have sufficient quorum now. We'll start where we stopped yesterday. We were working on VMSs. We did check the configuration, auto scaling, manual scaling, how the numbers are decreasing when there is no workload on whatever decided workload. I mean, for someone it can be 80% of CPU, for someone it can be 90% of CPU. So whatever the decided load is available, whatever you have decided, uh, if that is sufficient, how it is if that is meeting, how the numbers are decreasing. We also checked how to configure how the number will increase, but we could not see that. So today we are going to go ahead and check that practical, and then we'll quickly move to our main topic, which is creating virtual machine using PowerShell, few other uses of PowerShell in Azure, and ARM template. Just to let you know, guys, we are not learning PowerShell in this session. Forget in this session. In fact, in this entire training, it is out of scope. Learning PowerShell is not something what we are doing here, right? I'll teach you how to use PowerShell, and I have already explained yesterday how we are going to do that. So before that, let's get started. Uh, Before we do that, yesterday Sana raised a question that she created two machines in Azure availability set, and both of them went to same fault domain and update domain. So I did check on that. There was no issue. Configuration was good. Everything was good. And it is normal to happen. Sometimes because of the data center availability of rack or something, rarely it happens. Uh, Normally, it will go to different default, different fault domain and update domain, but that's not every time. You may see this. So if you want it in another fault domain, update domain, create another machine and delete the old machine. It is from Microsoft. That wasn't an error. I've checked that already. The other point in this one, the issue which we were getting again, we did not have any issue with our configuration. I checked later what was happening. The software which I was using to increase the load manually, that software wasn't working properly. So when we were looking at that, it was 100%. But later I continuously checked that machine, and in every 2 or 3 minutes it was decreasing the CPU load, and it was sticking to 50% or 60%, and that was the reason it was not triggering. Okay? So I have managed to get another software for that. Let's see. So for now, let's go ahead and check this one first. So initially I have two servers, and minimum also I have kept two servers now. So this is one instance I have. This is another instance I have. Okay. What we are going to do is going to log into these two instances and increase the load manually, and then we'll see again if instances are being created or not. Conditions are same exactly. Few things here and there I have done. I managed to get the public IP on this one. So first thing I would like you guys to do is go ahead and check if you guys are able to access the website. This is instance one. I've shared the IP in the message. You can just copy paste it in your mobile browser, just type the IP address, laptop, whatever. It should work. It's a publicly available uh, website. So let me know if you guys are able to access this. And even if I open here, hopefully I should see something.
Yes, I'm saying
Here it is,
UT-Kloud.
right? So imagine that this is the application your client is hosting. Now, what is we have to check
Hi,
what is the purpose.
hi, Sai.
Yes, Shine.
You are not audible here.
Guys, can you hear me? Others?
Yes.
Yes. Yes.
Okay, I'll
Yes,
just
Yes.
yes,
ping.
I can hear.
No, no worries. I'll just ping her to rejoin. Just 1 minute, guys. I'll just ping her. I texted. Maybe she's not able to hear me, so I texted her. She should rejoin. Okay. So you guys are able to access the website, right? Now the aim here is to uh, If the CPU loads gets extended, let's say in this case I have selected 80%, I guess. So if it gets extended, then let's have a look at that. Even you guys will be able to check this. So what the policy says, if CPU increases by 80%, increase it by 1, right? Again, decrease it by 1 if it is below 20%. Everything is same. Okay, so here the job is to just check whether it is working fine or not. Right? Before you hand it over to client, you may have to do it. Normally, you don't do it. Uh, okay, so what I'll do here, I'll log in and I'll manually stress the CPU, and hopefully that works for us. So let me log into this one. Obviously, we'll have to wait for 5 minutes. Uh, One question, guys. If I log into this PC, only this one, and increase the load to 100%, after 5 minutes, will I have my third machine or not?
Can you repeat the question?
If I log into this PC, just this server, and I increase the CPU load and make it to 100%, right? Just this PC.
No, for both the
No, it will
instances, it
not.
would be
It
more than
will
95.
for both. Yeah.
Good. First thing, here we have changed it to 80, just for your information, but answer is partially correct. Don't ever, guys, be eager to say yes or no, right? I just told you about this PC. Do you even know what is there on the other PC? Maybe I am not doing it purposely 100%, but it is actually utilizing maybe 70%, 100% here, 70% over there. What will happen? Are we meeting the criteria or not? My criteria is the average should be 80. I told you that I'm increasing 100% on
It
this
will
server,
create new one.
right? I'm increasing 100% on this server. So don't just eager to answer anything in your interview also. Always probe. Okay, you're increasing 100% on this one manually. Fine, I got that point. What about the other server? You're not increasing it. It is okay. But can we log in and check that what is the CPU percentage on that? Maybe I am not increasing. Some services are running on that, and automatically maybe it is using 80%, 90%, right? So always, not only in this situation, always ask questions. That is the point I'm trying to say here. But your logic is correct. Both of them should be, the average should be 100% for both of them. Okay, so look at this. This is going 100, and I hope it stays there for 5 minutes. This software heavy load, it wasn't working fine. After 3 minutes, it had a limit of 3 minutes. After every 3 minutes, it was stopping, and that is the reason we were not able to see any changes in yesterday's practical. Right, so this is the first machine. Now we don't have that much of time where I wait and just wait for this to increase naturally or run 10 processes at the time. So I'll simply go ahead and I'll run the same software here also. So here I'm increasing it in an artificial manner for load testing, and this is normal thing. That is the reason we have so many softwares available which can do this. Not only you, even developers, testers, they do the testing. They use the softwares also. So one of our machines, it is already using 100% CPU, though it is artificially inflated, but it will do our job. It's okay. This is the second machine. Open the task manager. Okay. In this case, your answer was correct because this one is hardly using 10%, 5%. Look at this. So combining these two, it's never crossing 80%. But you didn't know that till the time you see here. So in your interview, you have to be very clever about it. And if you don't want to probe, simply just say, okay, I'll log into the other PC and I will check the CPU utilization. And if the average of both of them is 80 and above, then we'll have a new machine. This is how you can answer. Don't even have to say login. Just say that, okay, I'll check the utilization on that PC. How you are doing it? Do you log in literally here? Do you check it from portal? Do you have some third party software? It doesn't matter. What matters that you know the process, you know the concept. So here on both of them, we have 100% now. It's 12:50 now almost. Let's say we'll wait till 12:20 and it may take early also. It may happen early also, right? Now we'll wait and see if the new machine is being deployed. If yes, uh, are we able to access the website on that? That is what we wanted to check since yesterday. Right? So while we are waiting for 5 minutes here, do you guys have any doubts, any questions? Yes, 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 no, maybe,
सर भाई,
yes.
जब इसका थर्ड मशीन जब क्रिएट होगा,
Hmm.
तो पहले वाले दो मशीन का फिर उसके ऊपर सीपीयू कंजम्पशन कितना होगा, कम होगा कि इक्वली डिस्ट्रीब्यूट होगा तीनों में?
It will be distributed. It will be distributed. It will be distributed among three of them. If I am increasing by one, if I'm increasing numbers by two, then it will be distributed among four machines. As of now, it is between these two machines. The moment I increase a number, it will be among those machines. And again, it will take the average of those machines. Yes, guys. Any other questions? Any other doubt?
So Sohail, like if we increase the load for like all the instances, then more instances will get created, right?
Yes.
Like till the limit we have set.
Yes. It is not infinite. You'll have to set a limit. In this case, I guess I have set to 10. So even if it is increasing, it won't increase the number. Even if the load is increasing after 10 machines, it won't increase the number because you have selected number 10.
सर भाई, हमने यार ये मशीन अवेलेबिलिटी जोन में क्रिएट किया है ना?
No, I haven't used availability zone, but you can change that anytime if you want. You simply have to go to properties of VMSs and change it. Actual practical, what we're trying to learn here, that is not being impacted, be it availability zone or without availability zone.
इसका कोई क्वेश्चन आते हैं क्या उसको, अवेलेबिलिटी जोन के रिलेटेड इसमें, DMS?
Yeah, why not? If they say that questions सुने नहीं बता सकता है, why not? That I need virtual machine scale set with redundancy, then you go with availability zone. This is not for redundancy. I hope you understand, right? What we are doing here, it's cost saving method, right? That my application needs, I don't even know that when my application will need 5 or 10 or 8 servers. So I don't want to just build my application on 10 servers and keep paying for those 10 servers unnecessarily whole month. And maybe there's just one day in the month where I will have, instead of 100 users, I will have 1,000 users where I will require 10 times servers. My application can run on two servers smoothly, right? But there are few days, few hours where I required, uh, instead of two, I required 6 servers, right? And I don't know that. In case of IRCTC, uh, you know the exact date, exact time. It happens daily, 10 to 12. But there are some application in terms of Big Billion Day, Prime Sale, etc. They also know their dates exactly, right? But there are many applications, could be anything, where they don't know. As I have given you examples. For example, I'm simply running a small bakery, right? And I'm hardly getting 100 users. Suddenly, some video went viral, they liked my design, anything happened, and now suddenly I'm getting traffic. That time, if I sit and start creating new server from scratch, I'm going to lose my traffic. Hence, I want to be ready. So this is what I can use. But this is not redundancy. All virtual machines in a scale set, all instances, they are in a simple zone. But I say that my application is not that critical, so it's okay. It is in zone or not. But if I tell you that my application it's critical and it's volatile, so I need something where the servers can increase and decrease automatically, and I also need some redundancy. So you can use availability zone here, zone 1, zone 2, zone 3, or zone 2, whatever you guys discuss with client. Okay, we're
Sohail
still
bhai,
waiting for that. Yes, sir.
Rizwan is not able to unmute himself, so he has put a question in chat box. Can you look on this question?
Okay. I think I have already answered this, guys. You tell me. The question is, in which scenario we can use VMSS instead of virtual machine in real-time scenario? You tell me. I told you guys that I will not be spoon feeding you, just make a scenario for you and tell you. I am doing a larger thing than that. I'm explaining the concept to you. Now you tell me, where will you use a VM and where will we use a VMSS? I'm not asking the application name. Tell me the requirement. No one tells the application name in interview. You never have to quote any application's name. Many times it will be internal applications where your client will not like that you're naming someone else's application name, some other company's application name. Even they won't like it. So we don't require application name. You guys tell me, where will you use a VM and where will you use VMSS?
For high load application, we use VMSS,
Simply,
and just for
I just explained. I think I just explained the same thing. Where a client comes and say that he has an application with volatile customers where he doesn't know exactly that when he will have extra traffic and he wants to be ready. You'll use VMSS. VMSS with metric based. When a client comes to you, he says, I have volatile application. I get extended number of users, but I know exact time. You'll use VMSS with scheduled feature. When a client comes to you and he says, no, I'm happy, I know exactly there are no extra client, I'm just running this for my 10 vendors and no other vendor can come. I only these 10 vendors, every vendor has 10 employees, so in overall 100 users, that's it. And even if my application is down for 1 hour or 2 hour, I don't mind. You're going to use virtual machine. So I hope I have been clearing this, guys. I mean, if a question like this comes, then uh, it urges me to ask a question whether the concepts are clear to you or not. Giving you scenarios, it's very simple for me. I can simply just, create 5 scenarios and give it to you. But remembering them won't help you. What we're doing here, it's explaining the concept. So you understand the concept, you can come up with 10 and 20 and endless scenarios. So focus on understanding the scenarios instead of just uh, taking a ready-made scenario. That is easier job for me. Understand? I already have written here. If you go to my OneNote, it will be very easy for me to ask you guys. Just go ahead and read somewhere here. I have mentioned scenarios also. I guess it's in the question bank, and somewhere here scenario based we have, right? You will have all types of scenario, but everyone knows that these are made up scenarios, right? And then they will have cross questions. You will not be able to answer them. So don't try to adapt that kind of study. That's just a suggestion. That's up to you. I'm happy to give you scenarios also. Try to understand the concept. You guys will be able to come up with your own scenario. You guys will be able to explain it, right? You don't have to name any application in your interview, never ever. You just have to explain, yes, in this what more can you add. More you can add, yes, I remember there was a client and he had an application. Add some bakery, whatever, just give product name, just give the industry, just give the domain name, or maybe come up with a scenario. Yes, I remember we worked for a healthcare client. They had an application for vaccination, right? And it was working very smooth. They had very minimal server, and suddenly, unfortunately, COVID happened. And though the vaccine was not there, but still people were going and trying to use their application to book their slot, and it suddenly increased that traffic. Create any scenario. You know the concept, Mix it anywhere. There is no way they can go ahead and cross check. Though no one will tell you, okay, tell me the application name, I want to go ahead and check online. No, no one does that. Even if they does that, even if they do it, you can simply say, I don't remember the name, right? I don't remember the URL. It's okay. But no one will do it. Understand, guys? Even your interviewer is not there to grill you, right? It's not some roadie show or something. They're not there to grill you. Even they want to hire you. Hiring one person, it's a pain, takes a lot of time. As an interviewer, my preference is never to reject a candidate. I try to push him, I try to give him a hint. I want कि यार ये फिल हो जाए, जल्दी से बंदा आ जाए, काम करे, मेरा काम पेंडिंग है. I am doing his work now. Right? I'm designing and I am also implementing. I have a slot for two engineers. I want get ठीक है, doable भी है ना. I'll just take him. Concepts clear इसके, I'll take him. बाकी हम इसको सिखा देंगे. It's not only me. This is how normally it works. HR people, they don't want to keep calling 20, 200 people for two posts. If they get it, they want to hire you. Understand that. They're not sitting there to reject you. So if you give them a natural approach that you understand the concept, it will be in your favor. Instead of just किसी सिनेरियो को याद करके जस्ट वहां पर बोलना शुरू कर दो without any understanding, right? It won't work. Okay, look at this, guys. By the way, we have third machine available. Right? It won't go to fourth machine. I guess, I hope all of you know by now why it won't go to fourth machine, right? Because now the load is being distributed. So let's have a look at this one. If we are able to access this website, initially we had uh, 40.88.11.138, 172, 190, 137, 21 remaining two instances, and this is our third instance. So I've shared the IP with you guys. Go ahead and check if we are able to access the website. It is not. It's not working for some reason. Are you guys able to access this?
Yes, it's working for me.
It's working? Fine.
Yeah.
Could be something with my connection, anything. But this is how it works, right? So the whole point here is when the third machine is there, right? I should not be going there and doing the configuration. The moment the machine is there, it should be up and running. It should be with exactly same website or application, whatever you call it, right? It should be same. So this is the concept. Now, if I go here and stop this process, which is consuming my CPU, if I end this task, CPU will start going to look at this, right? I'll go and do the same for the next server. I'm not waiting. I could have logged into the third one and increase the CPU, but I hope you understood the concept, right? So we don't have to keep doing that. I could have created 10 machines and then I would have ended that, but I don't think so. You guys need it now. I hope this is clear. Is it clear, guys, to everyone?
Yes.
Okay. Now I have
Yes.
closed that session, that software which was increasing my CPU. So now after 5 minutes, you should see that okay, look at this. The other one was created. Maybe it crossed the threshold, right? Now let's wait. Uh, by the time it starts decreasing, but we can start the new topic meanwhile. We just have to come back here and check with if it is decreasing. Our practical is completed. And if you guys want, we can go ahead and check in this server also. But I think we checked one. It is creating exact replica, so you don't even have to worry. It is picking up from that image. It is not picking from my old machine. Understand one thing. If I have made any changes here, those changes will not be applicable here. It is picking from the actual image which I have created. So no one makes any changes in the instances. If they have to make any changes, they again go back and create a new server, make an image, and then here you have an option to uh, re-image. We don't have to get into this. I've never heard these questions in interview. Right? Basic concept should be clear for VMSs. When do we use it? Why do we use it? How do we use it? What are the parameters we have? We have metrics, we have time schedule, we have auto, we have manual, right? While deleting, what all options do we have? What is scale in? What is scale out, right? What is the benefit of scale out? What is the benefit of scale up? Or drawback, I would say that's not a benefit actually when we have to reboot the server. These basic things you'll have to remember. Okay. Any questions, guys, in VMSS before we move to PowerShell?
Yeah, can I explain about the re-image again?
I just told you, Ajit, we won't require, but yes, let me quickly explain. What happens, let's say that now I have five machines, right? And all of these machines are working on TLS version 1.2 or 1.1. Now, my application, for some reason, it requires TLS version 1.3, the latest one, right? So instead of I go to every machine and upgrade TLS version, by the way, is it a sensible decision that I go to every machine and forget sensible? Is it technically correct that I go to every machine and increase the TLS version from 1.2 to 1.3? Is it technically correct?
No,
Why not?
purpose will fulfill the load balancing of or increasing the number of instances in virtual machine skill set.
Sorry, didn't get you. Guys, do not ever answer in keywords. Your interviewer is not sitting there to do the guesswork for you. I need the complete answer, please. Explain it. Why not? If not, why not? Why not? Why is it not a technically fit idea that I go to? I only have four machines, right? I can simply go to four machines. I was already logged in on two of them. In fact, I'm already logged in on two of them. I'll just have to log into two more and go ahead and get it and increase the TLS version. What's the harm in that? Or what's the drawback? Why do you say no, Shaheen? Yes, Shaheen, would you like to try, please? A complete answer. Why are you saying no to that?
If we go to that particular instance, then
Hmm.
we may need to make some changes,
Hmm.
and if we do so, then
Hmm.
while doing the changes, that virtual machine get stop or do means
No,
something
changing
happen to
TLS
that
version.
machine.
No, sorry, sorry. Here, guys, again, I'm reminding, keep reminding. Whenever I'm interrupting you behaving like this, understand we are doing the brainstorming session or playing for the interview. So, no, Shine, sorry. No, whatever changes I want to make, it doesn't require reboot. Then is it a good idea? I just have to make a simple change. It doesn't require reboot. Then shall I go ahead and log into these four instances? What is your suggestion as a cloud admin?
Then all configuration will be changed.
I'm just making one simple change and it doesn't require a reboot. Should I go to my instances and do? I'm already logged into two of them. I'll just log into remaining two and it should be good. What do you think?
Still, it's not good idea to
Why
go
not?
ahead and image. I'm not able to explain it now, but it's
Anyone
not
else?
good.
Why is it not a good idea? Yes, guys, anyone else? Are you guys getting the question? And I want to make one small change, TLS version. It doesn't require reboot, doesn't require anything, right? I'm already logged into these two machines. Can I go ahead and log into these two more machines, take RDP and make the changes? Is it a good idea technically or not? Forget the uh, business point of view, and it doesn't require a reboot, right? It doesn't require reboot. Technically, it is correct idea or not? Forget efforts, everything. Not asking that. Technically, is it correct or not? If yes, how? If not, why? Yes, who would like to try? Please raise your hand, guys. Uh, Good attempt, though, Shaheen. Yes, guys, please.
Sir, bhai, can you please explain TLS version? I don't have any idea.
Okay, anyone else would like to try? Cause, would you like to try? That why is it not a good idea if it is not? And if yes, why is it a good idea?
Yes, we can do it.
Okay, why? Can you explain that? Will it save my time? Will it be easier for me to do it? Okay, let's leave it then. Only have 7 minutes. No, we can't do it, guys. Why can't we do it? I just told you if I make any changes here, it is not being replicated here. So even if I make changes in these four machines, right, and suddenly in next 1 hour, my load is increasing more. I have two more machines. I have two more machines, and now I have eight machines, right? Now, new four machines will not have the updated TLS version. They will simply have what is there in your actual image. So now out of eight machines, your four machines will be with TLS version 1.2, and remaining four machines will be TLS version 1.1. This is the reason you never go and make any changes in instance. Okay? Plus, you never know when you're deleting what's depending on your policy. If your policy says the oldest machine should be deleted first, right? After that, these machines will be deleted. Even if you have less traffic, less number of machine, but your machines will be outdated. So it's always a good idea that you go ahead and make the changes in image. We are not learning that now how to do that, how to change the image, etc. We are doing that in storage one. But point is to go ahead and make the changes in actual image. And once it is done, you simply go ahead and click on reimage. This action reimage will restore them from the initial state. The instances will be restarted. And look here, it will again restart. So obviously you won't go ahead and do it for all of them together. Maybe I'll do one by one, right? So this will be done. But before this, what did I do? I made the changes in my actual image. So I'm making changes in this one, but the new, whichever new will be created, it will be by default from the image, and it will have the newer version of TLS version, or whatever changes you have made. Clear, guys?
Yes.
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 Okay. This is the reason you don't come to any instance and make any changes, because वो machine delete हो सकता है, चार नए बनेंगे, तब आपके they are not copying from this one. This point needs to be very clear in your mind. वो यहाँ से copy करके एक और machine नहीं बनाता है. Where is it picking from? The image which I selected initially. That is the source
Actually,
of it, right? So you have to make changes in that source image and then simply do the reimage here, and it's done. If anything which is creating new, it will already have a newer version because your image has a newer version now. So I hope that is clear to everyone. Okay, let's see. It has not yet started deleting the machine. Maybe it will take some time. We have only 4 minutes left in this session, so I'm not starting PowerShell. Let's start PowerShell in the next one. Uh, to teach you guys PowerShell, what I have done is I have created one ID in this Z subscription from scratch. So at least you will see what do you see for the first time when you actually start PowerShell. When I start doing this, you won't see every option because I use it on regular basis, right? So it will be logged in and many things will be pre configured in my case. But I have already created one ID from where I will start from scratch. So you guys will see that how it looks, what do you have to select, and what things we can do with it. Okay. Any doubts, any questions in this one, please do ask, or we can stop this session and immediately start the next session unless you guys need a break. So we'll start the PowerShell. I don't want to mix it here because hardly 3 minutes are left. So later, whenever you want to see PowerShell, it should not happen that you come to this video, then fast forward for till the end and last 3 minutes I'm explaining PowerShell. So it's better that we start a new video. So if you guys have any questions on VMSs, do ask. If not, we can wrap up the session and we can start immediately. Or if you guys need a break, we can take a break.
Break.
Any questions, guys? We still have 3 minutes. Okay, let's cover one more thing. I mean,
Can
not technical.
we
Yes.
can we reserve a virtual machine skill set like as we can reserve our single instance virtual machine?
You don't actually reserve any machine. You reserve their quota. Using that quota, you use whatever you want. Right? When you reserve a machine, you're not literally saving your data over there, right? That's an image then. When you talk about reserving, but let's not get into that. It's confusing for others. We haven't covered that yet, so let's not get into that. I'll answer that when we talk about the reserving spot machine and reserving machine. So let's not get into that now. Okay.
Okay, no
Right. So I was saying, let's quickly discuss one more thing. Meanwhile, whoever is, I think, Gauss, you volunteered for the next subscription, right? So whenever you take your subscription, do not make a practice to use your root account. Create one account for yourself. Try to use that account. Give yourself global admin and owner. Create one account for me. Give global admin and owner. And this either I'll create rest of them. You can create user. You can divide it, give it to someone if anyone would like to try again creating users, bulk users, right? Give it a try. It will be a good practice. Create these many users, right? Type in their user ID and password here. Keep it. And this time you don't have to give them a global admin. It's not required. We have already practiced. Just make them uh, on AD. Obviously, when I
Redirect.
say global reader, you won't ask me this question whether it needs to be at AD level or subscription, right? Global reader role. Where do we have global reader role?
Microsoft
And
Entra.
Entra ID. It is
Right.
definitely on Entra ID. And here they will be a reader, right? Reader at the subscription level, and obviously we will have to give them uh, owner level at their resource group. So creating resource group in bulk and assigning them owner access. For that, I have a good script. Last time also I used it. I'll show it to you guys maybe next time. And as of now, we'll create this maybe after Wednesday. Don't create it now. Let's not waste the validity. Okay, I'm stopping the session. We'll take a break, resume at 12:45, and we'll start PowerShell using the same link. Thank you, guys.